Great. So this policy was brought forward for revision, and just want to recognize our both Dr. Grace Valenzuela, our executive director, who supports our McKinney-Vento programming, and our McKinney-Vento liaison, Priscilla Bittencourt, who's with us tonight. So thank you, Priscilla, for hanging in there with us. But this is really specifically just about the policy revision tonight. In the spring, we had, kind of a regular monitoring visit from the state, looking at a number of things. A lot of our practices celebrated. We have a very positive relationship, was a positive visit. And one of the things that was identified in that process is that we hadn't updated our policy since 2007. So that was kind of what we initiated at that point. So the, revised policy that you have in front of you for consideration reflects kind of updates to that policy. So we worked from the kind of, Drummond and state MSMA model templates for this, really starting to, the major change is, distinguishing kind of the policy from the procedure and establishing kind of a clear set of procedures there, which is part of kind of overall changes we've made to our policy book. Substantively, in terms of the procedure, there was only one amendment, that Priscilla recommended as we reviewed kind of the draft language, which was to kind of reiterate language that also exists in our compulsory attendance policy, that, absences due to disruption of, or disruption in students' education due to, circumstances around homelessness cannot be, counted as unexcused. Thus, students found truant for reasons related to their, what they're experiencing around homelessness. So that was reiterated. That's the similar language that exists in our compulsory attendance policy. So that was an addition beyond kind of the model policy that we were working from. And then the last revision that you'll see is throughout the body of the policy, updating the language to kind of use student first language throughout the policy. The overall title of the policy is kind of maintained to be consistent with kind of the kind of national and regional codification, of board policies and the kind of the, sorry, I'm forgetting the, but just the thing that says what policies, which letters, and what the names of those policies are. So the codification system, but throughout the body of the policy, it reflects that student first language throughout. So that's what you see in terms of the changes that are in front of you. So, and we reviewed this initially in the spring with the policy committee, brought it back for further review in the month of September, I believe, with the policy committee for the recommendation to come forward, which is what's in front of us tonight, and then for a proposed vote and adoption at our meeting next week. So with that, we'll just open it to see if there are any questions around the proposed policy changes.
Any questions? Vice Chair Bando.
Yeah, it's not a question, just a clarification on the homeless liaison. How many do we have? Those are just one person, or we have those homeless liaison for each school? I just need to understand how the process goes. Thank you.
Sure. And Priscilla, feel free to weigh in, or Grace, but we have one designated, and that's Priscilla Bittencourt.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions from the board? Okay, so we'll bring these policies next meeting up for vote on the 21st. Okay, so I think we are done here tonight. Thank you all very much.
All right. Thank you again, Priscilla, for hanging in with us.
Appreciate it, Priscilla.
No problem. Thank you.